Make words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be now and always acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. Please be seated. Well, Jason and Natalie, did you see the cake out here? You know what's in store for you. Good morning, everyone. Once again. Good morning. Good to be back here at St. James. 17 years really works on you. It's like home away from home. And it's hard to believe it's been 8 years since I left. I got these reading glasses now, and when I put them on, I feel like I'm in an aquarium. It seems like any time I've been back here to St. James, it's been back since, it's for someone who has passed away. Well, today, Sharon and I are here to rejoice with the family of little Nova and with the parish family as we receive Nova to the Christian family through the sacrament of baptism. Natalie and Jason, thank you for inviting me to share another special moment in your life. You will recall that at your wedding reception, you asked me to say the grace. At the end of the grace, I added a little bit in Italian, and I prayed that you may be blessed with many children. And I said, 5 or more. And I could hear all the grunting going on. Needless to say, a bit of humor was intended regarding the numbers, which probably went unnoticed by many because of the language barrier. Well, God answered our prayers, and with your cooperation, Nova was born. Now, as you can already see, children grow fast. And before long, you will probably be thinking, she should have a companion. So we will be fervently praying again, and God willing, we shall be back here for another baptism. If we are invited after this one. Now that I've got that out of my system, let us now focus on what we are about to do today. Think for a moment what an awesome thing it is to bring a new life into the world. You have helped God create a new human being who will walk through this life and then go on into eternal life. You took the initial step to make this happen. Once the child is born, your life changes forever. It's almost like you can't even think how life was before she was born. It is indeed an awesome thing to bring a new life into the world, as it is also a great privilege. But along with the privilege come tremendous responsibilities. Think about it. God has entrusted a new life totally in your care. You will be providing a lot of nurturing during the critical, formative years, because a good upbringing doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of nurturing and many sacrifices every step of the way. So I do hope that you won't look at baptism as a one-time event. Getting the baby done, as they used to say. Because good upbringing, as we just said, is a long process with many years of nurturing till the child reaches full maturity. And this is why baptism is called the sacrament of initiation. Why? Because baptism is only the beginning. It's the catalyst that gets us going on a spiritual journey that lasts a lifetime. and which then leads us into a permanent union with God in heaven. We refer to it as christening because at baptism we're promised to raise the child in the doctrine and values handed to us by Jesus Christ. Nova is about to embark on this spiritual journey. Jason and Natalie, you will be guiding her all along, just like your parents did for you. Every once in a while, look back at your own upbringing, especially when the going gets tough and you feel overwhelmed. It is in such moments that you will appreciate what your parents did for you, and it will give you the motivation to do the same for your little child, Nova. No doubt, both sides of the family will shower her with love, and yes, probably even spoil her. It comes with the territory. The Parrish family will always be willing to help her learn about Jesus and his love for us. But the biggest responsibility rests on you, the parents. You are the role models, and the values you are called are going to be the values that your child will adopt. What you consider important is what your children will consider important. Your values will become their values. Yes, sometimes children may give us a bit of a hard time, but usually, as they mature, they get back to the good values that you taught them. So, Jason and Natalie, the fact that you are here to present your child for baptism shows that you intend to raise Nova with these Christian values. As we can see in today's lifestyle, spirituality is not much of a priority. Unfortunately, many today fail to see that the message of Jesus Christ is relevant in their lives. There is nothing complicated about the doctrine of Jesus Christ. He's not trying to teach us something extraordinary, something that the average person cannot understand. It all hinges on one simple statement. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. As simple as that. It's the least we could do to be decent to one another. And he spent all his life, all his time teaching us what it takes to do just that. Then he summed it all up in these words. Love God with all your heart, and love your neighbor as yourself. Now, these are simple words, but also very comprehensive. They cover everything we say and everything we do. The values given to us by Jesus Christ assume a sense of total integrity. And he gave us so many different words to say that. He who takes up puts his hand on the plow and then starts looking back, having second thoughts, is not worthy to be my disciple. We cannot be wishy-washy about it. Our deeds reflect the intents of our heart. There is no room for being wishy-washy about it. If we decide to follow the doctrine of Jesus Christ, we cannot go by what is convenient, but rather by what is right. So this is what we are trying to proclaim when we attend church. We're not trying to teach people anything else. And I'm saying all this because I wonder why the decline in church attendance in this day and age. They seem to think, unless it's just simply an excuse. There's nothing but good that can come out from being here, is what I'm saying. Jesus teaches us the simple way of life, how to be decent to one another. So this is what we are trying to proclaim when we attend church, and this is what people out there should see in us when we walk out those doors into our daily lives. And so, I want to end with just these words. Faith is the key issue in what we are about to do today. Because none of the church rituals would mean anything unless we truly believe in the values and the doctrine of Jesus Christ, and then follow through by living accordingly in our daily lives. Amen. Amen. I suppose after hearing me say all this, you are kind of comparing notes between my accent and Colin's accent. I'll let you be the judge.
The choir would like to dedicate their anthem this morning to Nova, and our prayer is that she walk with God her whole life's journey.